At the end of the South China Sea, standing at the starting point of Nanshan Meridians, Zhaoyao Mountain, when the sinking wood begins to wander on the mountainside, the true indigenous people of Zhaoyao Mountain have awakened. The stars are clutching the 1,000-year-old ancient hall with their claws. They're ape-like, but with tendons like white jade, amber flames beating in the eye sockets. These spirit beasts who understand human nature will howl collectively before the rainy season. Sonic waves can shock gold and jade detritus on the rock wall. The most amazing thing is their blood. Legend. The emperor once caused blood among the stars. Can travel 800 miles a day. This mountain is silent in the daytime. Only night falls to reveal his true face. Every time the empty root valley rings, thousands of silver buds will tear apart the night. Every petal is solidified moonlight. These flowers only bloom at night. When purple stone reaches its brightest, even buried jade will shine green under its light. And such a miracle, every night on Swagger Mountain reincarnation. 300 miles east, we arrived at the golden bloodline of Tangting Mountain. There is no ghost fog here. Instead of, it's a vein of gold flowing through every rock. Dengzhongwu sunlight hits the ridge directly. The summit of the whole mountain shines like melted golden branches. Even the circling flies have to squint their eyes. In the mountains inhabit a large number of white horses. Their fur is like snow. Nitrogen whale. These monkeys were bigger before they knew it, climbing on the ground of death. It can also walk upright to collect wild fruits from cracks in the rocks. These white gardens have a strict community structure. Cubs are co-parented until the age of 5. After that, the cubs, they will receive 2.5 years of survival skills training by senior members, teaching hunting skills and class etiquette. 380 miles to the northeast, we arrive at Nanshan, Yuanyishan, the most dangerous restricted area in recorded history. This cone-shaped mountain is made of basalt. The surface is covered with honeycomb holes. Middle age spews cold snaps of poisonous gas. The so-called monster here. In fact, it is a mutant creature spawned by an extreme environment. The scales of this woodless lizard, parasitic luminescent fungi, they sense changes in sulfur concentration to prey on insulted birds. The mountain stream looks clear. The master hesitated about the bone spur. Their spines penetrate the epidermis to form exoskeletons. Can eject highly poisonous gujang when threatened. Deep language. The real Grim Reaper is abbreviating. The rich forms of the original mountain are by no means ordinary venomous snakes. Shanhaijin called strange insects and flying snakes. Quartz, these creatures are between snakes and lizards. They were bone white. The scales are covered with honeycomb scars, can walk silently on rock walls. Crossing Yuanyishan's death barrier. The Nanshan Sutra leads us 370 miles east. Nayuyang Mountain, This mysterious wind where yin and yang cut the dim light. It is unfolding in the sea of clouds. At this moment, clear the morning fog that has not dissipated and what thousands of years is not mythical ingenuity. The lane rat is measuring the folds of time with the tip of its skin. When his 4 feet splashed through the west, tiny bones spread out on the water surface. And when he bowed his head and ate the dead leaves that led the way, the tiger pattern on the back of the neck swims like a living creature. Those red and black markings. It's not a static pattern. It's a breathing magma box. Every line is breathing out the spiritual energy in the mountains. Look into his eyes. It's not the ferocious light of the beast that flows in the pupil. It is the peace of the auspicious beast. Legend has it that, one day, you controlled the water. Once upon a time, Lushu stood on the reef. Take the tomb as the top. Guide the star path for the floating tea of night flight. See the turtle swimming against the current. These creatures carrying the book of heaven, drawing with birds of prey. The tail is in the shape of a venomous snake. When they tap the tortoise shell with their brain painting, it is not aquatic. It's the metaphor of an axe-splitting grain. Hunters have been around for generations. Swords are their faded parody. Ground into powder, floating behind the ear, you can hear horseshoes thousands of miles away. "300 miles from Nuyang to Shandong. It is the bottom of the Nanshan economy. There's no vegetation growing here, but it is full of underground rivers. The whole mountain is like a bronze vessel soaked in water. The dewfish is having a snake tail flapping light blue. Bronze forest armor covered with oxhead-like heads. When he slowly propped up his predecessor, the slices of bat-like flesh suddenly unfolded from the inside. This is not fantasy. The fish body and cow hand reported now exposed to the morning light. The light that penetrates the fog. The dream that comes from the nose when I cook against the old cat. 400 miles east, the air pressure is subtly changing. The moment the granite mountain pierces the clouds, even the tracks of the birds are starting to warm. Welcome to Daiyuan Mountain, this vertical world that refuses to climb. "71 waterfalls initialize the mountain. In the moss-covered crevices, the water snake is spitting out apricots. Test the tremor of the air. And 300 meters above their heads, kind of cleans claw seams with a tongue with a knife. Notice the strange blessing of his spine. Streamlined body with the flexibility of a female beast. With the explosive power of the male beast, the larynx exhibits dual sexual characteristics as it swallows. Male sac, alternating with the female mammary glands under the fur. Ancient books record characters as mothers. Behind the 4 words, it's every muscle, are enduring the truth torn by yin and yang. 300 miles east, the earth begins to ooze sulfur. The red sandstone of Jishan is being soaked in morning fog. Swarms of fireflies suddenly go out en masse. This is the buoy contained in the Shanhaijing. Under the silhouette of the seemingly burning sun, hidden a survival code that subverts cognition. Note that when his palace is gnawed on moss, to amber eyeballs raised in the center of the scapula, it is reflecting the movement of the entire mountain forest. We continue to advance deeper into the mountains. In the intertwined tombs of Jishan, Changfu is surviving in a way that goes against Changmi. The long ostrich resembles a chicken, but it has 3 heads, 6 eyes, 6 feet and 3 wings. He evolves things, pushed to a standing extreme. The fog of the mountains lingers all year round. Boyi's ninetails introduce deep ridge. Changfu's laughter sank into the night. The mountain will always keep his secret. 300 miles east. The fog suddenly dissipated. We have come to Nanshan Jingxiang, the most legendary Xingqiu mountain. Morning fog wraps around this red rock wall all year round. Cut the mountain into layers of shadows. It runs southward along the stream that develops on the mountain at the 4th waterfall. Initialized calcified mesa. We found near the first string of scorpions. The electric indentation of the nine-tailed fox's fingers is as deep as to fingers. Sweep marks of tail defluidization, clear and variable on moist lichen. A 2-meter-long nine-tailed white fox stepped on the frost between the rocks. The amber pupils give Buddha to sutras. This is not the legendary seductive. It's the survival of a top predator. 9 long fluffy tails swing alternately. Can interfere with the pursuer's line of sight. It can also act as an insulation table in the snow. 350 miles northeast at this moment, when the moon shines over a basalt platform riddled with craters, another mountain is waking up. This is Cocktail Mountain. The Feng Shui River carries the debris of the stars under the moonlit night. The mountain god of Nanji? Never an illusory legend, but the oldest guardian of this mountain range. Their bodies are as strong as giant birds. The wings are flowing with a mysterious iron-like luster. Long Chu towers. Horns pierce the sky like lightning. Like the entire southern wilderness, drawn by their breath. Their appearance. It is the interweaving of nature and divinity. It is the embodiment of chaos and order. Every battle. Let the epic between heaven and earth. I produce the oldest rhyme.